So at this point you should have finished your binding, and you want to check to make sure that it's ready to print. So when I come over here, I can see that my black line, that's where I'm going to trim the excess off. I can see that nothing that's being trimmed off is of importance, but I do have color that's extra there that is going to get trimmed off. That's going to allow the color to go right up to the edge of my insert. You also want to make sure that if you centered something on one side or the other, that you take into account that you're centering it between here and here, not between here and the excess. Okay, if it helps, you can go to View, Screen Mode, Preview, and that'll show you what it's going to look like after it's been printed, after it's been cut off. Make sure there's enough contrast. The printer, the LaserJet printer that we're using does have a little bit of a darker, does print a little bit darker than what you'll see on your screen, so if there's not enough contrast it might be hard to read your name. Make sure you've spell checked. I saw a few people left the word example in there. You can just put your name, portfolio, you can put fall 2015, you can just put 2015, whatever, as long as it has your name, the date on the front, on the binding, you're in good shape. So let's get it ready to print. I'm going to go to File. I'm not actually going to go to Print, I'm going to go to Export. And I'm going to save it as Adobe PDF for print. Now this is different than a photograph. I'm going to save it for Adobe PDF for print. Now make sure you save it with this format: file name, last name, first initial, insert. Okay. Now if you don't save it that way, right now we're actually not. You're not going to put it in your potential print folder. You're going to put it in a common folder, so I can just go down the list and print a bunch of them off. All right. So you're going to go to Save, and you come up with some options here that you need to decide on. Now most of them are the same, but what you do want to go to is marks and bleeds. Marks and bleeds. And then you want to check crop marks, and you want to check bleed marks. Okay. You also want to check use document bleed settings. Alright. Once you've got that, you'll be good to go. You can export it. It's going to show up on your desktop over here, and you can put that in the document folder on Google Drive that is shared with your class.